Hello student and welcome to our today's class. Today we are going to focus on the Eoq model. In our previous class, I discussed about the importance of having inventory in any business organization. But now we also said that when it comes to ordering cost and the holding cost, they are actually pulling in different directions in terms of cost. The more we order, the less the ordering cost per unit. But the more we order, the more the holding cost per unit. Therefore, as we are ordering more, it is advantageous to the organization in terms of the ordering cost is going to be minimal the more we order. But the more we order is going to be disadvantageous in terms of holding because the holding cost is going to be high when we are having more inventory. And therefore, there is a need to strike a balance on the amount that we should order and hold at any given point. So this Eoq model, it gives us an indication of the amount of inventory we should order at any given time so that the total inventory cost is kept at minimum. This model states that at any given point, the quantity that we should order should be given by the square root of twice times the annual demand times the ordering cost per order over the holding cost per unit per annum. So note this, that D, it is the annual demand. Annual demand here, it is the total demand the whole year. Total demand the whole year, it must be per year. If you are given the demand per month, then you multiply by 12 so that you can be able to get the demand for the year. If you are given the demand per week, then you multiply by 52 so that you can get the demand per year. Always make sure that the demand that you are working with, it is annual. Then CO, it is the ordering cost per order, which simply means it is the cost of making any single order anytime you are placing an order. And then CH, it is the holding cost per unit per annum. The holding cost per unit per annum, then you should be able to get that. I want to demonstrate this formula through the question that I shared on your notes under the Eoq model. We are told that Clepax Limited uses component BC23 in the manufacture of its product. The component is purchased at 100 shillings, so you are given the purchase cost, which is also known as the unit cost. You have been given it is shillings 100. Then the ordering cost is 1500 per order. The ordering cost, which is denoted by CO, is given by 1500 shillings per order. Then the holding cost, it is 10%. CH, you are told it is 10% of unit cost or purchase costs. So actually, if you work out that 10% of the purchase cost is going to be 10% times the purchase cost, which is 100, you find this one is going to be 10 shillings per unit per annum. And then you are told that the consumption of the component is 2500 per month. So D, you are told is 2500 per month. But remember what I said here, D must always be annual. So it's going to be 2500, then we multiply by 12 so that we can get the annual demand, because 2500 is per month. So we have 2500, then we multiply by 12. You realize that we are going to consume 30,000 units per year. Having obtained now these, Remember, the purchase or the unit cost, it is not used in the EOQ model. We don't apply it anywhere. So it is just there so that it can give us now the CH. We can use it to calculate the CH, which we need here. So the EOQ would be equal to the square root of 2 times 30,000, which is D, times CO, which is 1,500. Then you will divide by 10. So this is going to give us what? 2 times 30,000 times 1,500. We get it is that, and then we divide by 10. You get that it is going to be 90 million. Then we take the square root of 90 million. We find that it's going to be somewhere 9,486.8 units. EOQ is always in units. Let me confirm. 2 times 1,500 divided by 10. Actually, it is 3,000. I had made a mistake somewhere. So you'll find that this one, if you calculate the whole of that, is supposed to give you 3,000 units. It's supposed to give you 3,000 units. So the EOQ is 3,000. And what we mean by 3,000 here, it is every time we order, we should order 3,000 units, because this is the number of units that is going to make sure that our total inventory cost is actually minimum. So after calculating the EOQ, the question was also requiring us to calculate the holding cost, the annual holding cost. So the holding cost, which is annual, it is normally given by EOQ over 2 times the holding cost per unit per annum times CH. It is EOQ over 2 times CH. In this case, the EOQ is 3,000 over 2, then we multiply by CH, which is 10. You find that this is going to be 1,500 times 10, which is actually going to be 15,000. That is how we get holding cost. It is EOQ over 2. Once you have the EOQ, you divide by 2, then you multiply by the holding cost per unit per annum. Then you are also asked to calculate the ordering cost, the annual ordering cost. The annual ordering cost, it is normally obtained using this formula. The ordering cost, it is going to be D over EOQ, then we multiply by CO. It is the annual demand over EOQ, then we multiply by CO. And note here, the annual ordering cost in simple terms, the ordering cost in simple terms is actually number of orders times ordering cost per order, where number of orders in a year, it is going to be D over EOQ. Note that anytime you are asked about the number of orders that are going to be made in a year, it is actually D over EOQ. So if we get the number of orders, then we multiply by the cost of ordering, which is actually CO. So that is where this formula is coming from. So if I need 10,000 units and I'm ordering a quantity of 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, then I'm going to get the number of orders as 100,000 units divided by that. And then I'm able to get that I'm going to make 10 orders. 10 orders now times the ordering cost per order. So in this case, the annual demand was 30,000 divided by the EOQ, which is 3,000. Then we multiply by the ordering cost, which is 15,000. You find this goes to this. This one is going to be 10. So again, here you are going to find this is going to give you 15,000. So lastly, you are asked to get the total relevant inventory cost, or the total annual relevant cost. The total annual relevant cost, it is actually the holding cost plus the ordering cost. So the total annual relevant cost is going to be 15,000 plus 15,000, which is going to be 30,000. So the total relevant cost is the cost of holding and the cost of ordering, and you get this. But note, how do we get the holding cost? EOQ over 2 times CH. How do we get the ordering cost? It is actually D over EOQ times CO. And sometimes you can be asked about the number of orders. The number of orders is D over EOQ, and you are sorted. Thank you very much.